2,000 years ago, here, in the commercial center of ancient Athens, this attractively elegant building in which we're standing made an impression on viewers. With an original octagonal form, 14 meters high, and created in fine Pentelic marble, the Horologion of Andronicus constituted a landmark in the city. But let us allow the building to tell its own story. At its highest point at the top of the roof, there was a bronze rotating weather vane in the form of the god of the sea, Triton, which indicated the direction of the wind. It operated in combination with the relief representations of the winds on each of the 8 sides of the building. The 8 winds are depicted as winged male figures. The north wind, Boreas, is represented as a mature bearded male holding a conch shell, symbolizing his whistling sound. The south wind, which brings rainy weather, is depicted as a youthful male hovering with a water jar. On each of the 8 sides, there was also a sundial. The engraved lines for measuring time are still visible. These clocks served the tradesmen and the other Athenians which used the commercial center of the city, in the area later occupied by the Roman market. In the interior of the building, traces of pigment of Egyptian blue on the surface of the ceiling suggest that it depicted a starry sky. Holes and cuttings in the floor and a conduit beneath it allows the hypothesis that a water run mechanism once existed here. It functioned by means of water pressure coming from the small circular space visible in the background. According to the most recent interpretation, this mechanism set in motion an armillary sphere, and the building served as a planetarium. The graffiti on the wall representing a Roman ship, an invocation perhaps to the god of winds for safe sailing, can be thought of as a nod left in time. The flow of time brings changes to the building's function. Fragments of wall paintings, which were discovered recently, indicate that the building was used as a church in the Byzantine period. Gradually, the building becomes covered with depositions outside as well as inside. The floor level is raised by 2 meters during the city's period under Ottoman rule. The mihrab niche, a prayer niche carved in the wall opposite, confirms that the building served as a tekka, a gathering place for dervish dancers. The monument is unearthed in its entirety before the mid-19th century. It gradually becomes the subject of systematic study, research, conservation work and valorization, and opens to the public, which thus becomes part of its story. The Horologion of Andronicus, also known as the Tower of the Winds, or just the Winds, is regarded as the best preserved ancient building in Greece. It continues to be a point of reference in the city for its citizens and visitors alike, a compass in time and space.